down. I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump around. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. Jump around. Jump around.
Oh yeah, Jump Around is 96.1, Dragon in the Afternoon, and hell yeah, that goes out to all those beautiful MILF moms yesterday.
There you go.
You know, yeah, we didn't forget about you, MILFs. We didn't forget about you. I've been seeing something on social media, and I actually felt bad, and then I figured out it was a scam page. And this woman's like 42 years old. She's cutting the grass, and picture of her with her kids, and I can't get a trustworthy man to save my life. My child's going to grow up without a father. It was just fucking all these videos, and they weren't just posts, they were videos.
You're pulling at your heartstrings, yeah.
Oh yeah, and then I was going to send this girl a message, right?
Mm-hmm.
And be like, man, my heart goes out to you. You know, I'm not trying to, I'd fuck the shit out of her. But, like, the thing is, you know, I, like, generally felt bad.
Right.
You know, because there's people that's depressed out there. You know, Mother's Day's coming up. You know, fucking, I can't get a good man. I've tried dating apps. It just won't work. And then I quickly found out it was a fucking one of those scam pages. You know, so what they'll do is they'll make the scam page get millions of people to follow it, then they'll sell the page.
Yep.
And so there's some telltale signs, and I was like, oh yeah, this is bullshit. And now, since I clicked on that page, I get all my news feeds all fucked up.
Yep.
You know, single woman over 50. You know, 62 and looking for love. You take Google image search the picture, and no, that's some fucking 30-year-old fucking chick in Nebraska. So, yeah. But I will say one thing. Facebook dating has got a new update. And it's pretty cool because I guess they're trying to compete with Plenty of Fish and the 10,000 billion other fucking bullshit dating apps that are out there.
Right.
And it gives you the option. Do you not want to view women in your area with filtered pictures?
Oh, yeah. I think I did see that.
Yep. Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, so the filtered thing is you can go to some girl might have low self-esteem, you can get right to that pussy, or some nutty fucking bitch. But the reason why Facebook is doing this is because there's so many AI things out there with face swap.
Yes.
Yep. So, yeah, if you're not who you say you are, man, fucking nope, can't do it.
Fuck you, catfish.
You know.
Yep.
It's the way it is. It's the way it is. Well,
my girlfriend's dad, he's married, but he's, kind of pervert. And
ain't nothing wrong with that.
He's semi kind of famous. He used to be a Marlboro Man. Remember they used to do the Marlboro Man ads back in the day?
Yeah.
He was one of the Marlboro Men. Well, he's done a few commercials and stuff, but if you ask him, he's this big, huge fucking actor and all this shit, He hangs around with all the actors and all this. Well, they're getting ready to sell their house. So they had some guy and gal come up the other day to look at their house. I said, okay. He's like, you got to see this gal. I said, why? He's like, oh, you got to see her pictures on her page. And I'm like, okay. We click on her page, and it's all these pictures of this girl trying to look like Marilyn Monroe and all this shit.
Oh, one of those.
He's like, yeah. She sent me a friend request as soon as she got there and started talking to me. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I said, yeah, let me see that. I want to see her pictures. I scanned back up. It was a fucking follow page.
Yeah.
She had a fucking OnlyFans. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
He's catfishing himself.
And that's how it is, people. That is how it is.
Yep.
So, do you want to get back into MPK, or do you want to talk about another interesting subject? But we will get to MPK.
Let's do the other interesting subject.
Well, our girl that we talked about last week actually contacted us.
The one from Jade?
Nope.
The neighbor?
Nope. Who'd we piss off now? So, this is what she sent us.
Ladies, don't feel afraid to tell your man that you want to take it in your booty, okay? Girl, the back door is the new front entrance. I have been on this train for like a long time now. You know what? Another thing that I would really recommend is a nice ring, okay? Not for your finger, but for his cock. And you put that ring on. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. You put that ring on, and then you put it in where the sun don't shine. If it's a vibrating one, you gonna see Jesus. Praise the Lord, amen. Hallelujah. Also, I'm gonna have a little chat with the men who think that eating that is nasty. If you're not licking it from the back to the front, to the front to the back, if there ain't spit, I don't want it. If it ain't nasty, I don't want it. I don't want it.
So people, she obviously heard our broadcast. I didn't know she was a listener, and she has messaged us.
Oh boy.
And I don't know if I fucked that up. That was the first message. Because it was like, if you're going to talk about me, get it right. So either this is the first message or that was the second message. So here we go.
I told a man that I have a mask kink, like
This is the
put a
second
mask
one.
on and fuck me type shit. You know. Anyways, so yeah, he took it to like a whole new level. I went to his house and he's like, I'm gonna go put my mask on, put my, my fit on. I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm just like sitting there giggling, kicking my feet on his bed. I'm like, oh my God, so great. And like, he didn't tell me like
She straight talk
who
about
he was going to be
selling
dressing up
pussy.
as, what kind of mask he was going to be putting on.
I was gonna
And
dress
I was just
up.
like, oh my God, the element of surprise. This is so great. I'm getting turned on by the minute. Okay. He comes out. Dead ass. I swear to God, this man's dressed as Voldemort. I'm talking like no nose mask, Voldemort mask. I don't even know where you get a Voldemort mask. I don't even know. Wearing his cloak, robe, or whatever the fuck he wears, and the whole 9 yards. This man is dressed as motherfucking Voldemort from Harry Potter. And I am just sitting there, and I am mouth agape, wondering what is going on right now. And I fucked him. What? Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. It was kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't knock it till you try it. I mean, I always had a thing for, like, the actor who played Voldemort, Ralph Finesse, something like that. I thought he was hot. I always thought he was daddy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. Who wouldn't want to fuck the Dark Lord? Who kink unlocked, I guess. It was great. It was great. It was very unexpected. A little weird, but overall great. 10 out of 10 experience. Would probably do it again.
So people, that was yeah. She said, okay. So the first one you guys heard, that was her rebuttal back to us about getting a pumpkin shoved up her ass. She goes, if you're gonna tell the story to tourists, tell the story right.
Right.
And then that was the second one. But I do have interesting stories of getting fucked for money. And this guy dressed up like Harry Potter and fucked her. So I don't even know if we're allowed to say her name on the air at this point. But if you're listening, sweetie, just keep them coming in. Just fucking keep them coming in.
Yeah.
I am.
Wow.
So I did fuck him. So what? I was like, what?
Yeah. I fucked him. What do you say?
I don't even know where you find that kind of masker, nor do I care. Dressed up in a full cloak outfit with just a wiener hanging out. So speaking of wieners hanging out,
I didn't do it.
let's talk about our boy, Kai motherfucking Kelly. So, if you guys are watching or you are in California and Speed Promotions race, Friday, Kai's fucking trying to rotate the earth and he just ain't trying to cut motherfuckers' heads off. Dude, he's trying to get to the 8th stripe before someone gets to the 60 foot, okay?
Damn.
Yeah, that's how fucking fast this fucker was running, okay?
Oh, yeah.
When Kayla wrecked and she hit the wall, he was probably shoots out turning to in the return lane. You know, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
That's how fucking fast Kai is right now.
Damn.
So, now remember, Kai didn't bring a bunch of cars. He brought one fucking car, okay?
Right.
Other motherfuckers brought multiple cars, right?
Yeah.
So, Disco Dean was having some problems. So he lent him his tuner.
Okay.
That means lend. That means you could borrow my tuner for a little while, right?
Right.
Kai goes up, does his burnout, and he's like midway down the track, and it's like it won't go in reverse, and it's shut off, and all kinds of other shit. So there goes Sunshine running towards him, right?
Mm-hmm.
These fucking assholes put Kai on a 2-minute clock.
I didn't think there was a rule about that.
Well, there is a rule, you know, I mean, but, you know, he did his burnout, rolled down, there was an issue, he shut the car off. As soon as these pricks back up, he goes, Kai's on 2-minute clock. So Boosted, you know, having to do what Boosted does, he goes, okay, they're going to put Kai on a 2-minute clock. These guys aren't wasting any time.
Right.
First off, they know he's going to rotate the fucking earth and drive out of their fucking life. He might not even give him a fucking Happy Mother's Day card. He's just going to fucking do his thing, right?
Yep.
So Sunshine goes down there, and you can slightly hear, motherfuck, fuck. Boosted goes, well, he's cussing Sunshine out, so Sunshine fucks something up, right? So then they all kind of step back. He fired the car up, and all of a sudden, he hammered it like he just broke up with his girlfriend and just fucking went straight. He didn't even try backing up, and everybody's like, what the fuck? So this little prick takes his 2-minute deal, and he makes a shitty pass. He got sideways. He would have got beat anyway.
Right.
Well, later on, we found out what happened, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, yeah?
Now, remember, he lent his tuner to Stinky Pinky to look at something.
Right.
They put the wrong tune in the car, and it was a corrupt file.
Oh, fuck.
When he went out there to do the burnout, the car didn't shift. It was all acting fucking stupid. Kai reaches over and goes, fuck it, and yanks the CO2 line off of the shifter, and he goes, I'll shift this motherfucker myself.
Yep.
But the car wouldn't stay running because the file was corrupt. So the car didn't know what to do at RPM, so it just went into a failsafe and just shut itself down.
Yep.
Kai got it fired back up, but at this point, he's done ripped the CO2 line off the air shifter. Now he ain't gonna have parachutes. And he done wrecked Jingling with no parachutes. Right. So he just said, fucking hammered it and took off where he stopped.
Fucking Hail Mary pass.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know where he's going. And of course, Boosted's like, well, he's going to go get a car wash. He'll be right back, guys. So, Boosted sees Sunshine. He goes, what the hell happened? He goes, it was a mistake on our end. It was just a bad tune. And he goes, well, I was wondering how many motherfuckers did you get from Kai? And he goes, I didn't get any. It was more like, what the fuck is wrong with my car? He's like running on 3 cylinders. So, and of course, Kai had to blame it on Disco Dean. He goes, I lend you my tuner. I didn't give him to you. He was over there forever. And And all they had to do was if they could have got a hold of the laptop, fix it. But he done yanked the airline out of the fucking shifter. Now it's spraying CO2 everywhere. So he ain't going to have no parachutes, you know. So, I mean,
Right.
he's just like, fuck it. What do you do at that point? You just hammer it and go. I was surprised that he did not enter the Big Tire Open class. However, the winner of Big Tire Open, or the redemption deal, right?
Right.
Was Ryan Martin. And he gapped the fuck out of this car. So, the guy he was racing, it must have been a local Cali guy.
Right.
Big tire car, but it looked like Dominator's car, all jacked up in the back.
Okay.
So, I mean, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, well, it ain't got no chance against Ryan unless Ryan just fucking red lights like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that was interesting, you know. 3 champions all go out in the first round.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
On Saturday, yeah. Yeah. The Gucci car was on fucking kill. Scott Taylor is making passes that he could rotate the fucking earth.
Hell yeah.
You know, I mean, like, passes that are like, damn.
That's pretty much what he did the race with Pinky that I saw.
Yeah. Well, that race with Pinky was pretty good. I mean, Pinky was holding it in there, you know.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with Disco Dean. That car hasn't had any real passes. He got one half-ass pass, and then he got a half-ass test and tune, and that was it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, the car will do what it's supposed to here at the next race. And so,
Yeah.
So in the semis, it was the Gucci car
Right.
against our boy Jeff Lutz, you know, black and yellow. And so the Gucci car just fucked him up. I mean,
Damn.
the Gucci car, neither knows, got a new driver for this season. I mean, the car is on a roll.
Hell yeah.
So, come up to the finals. It was Scott against, and it was close. I mean, it was 100ths of a second that close.
Damn.
You know, so Nate Saylor driving the Gucci car wins California and is number 1 in points, and Scott Taylor is number 2.
Damn.
So, yep.
Hell yeah.
Then they did Daily Driver. I don't even know who won that. I wasn't paying too much attention.
I saw a little bit of it, but I wasn't paying that much attention.
Yeah, the 7.0 index class or 750, whatever it was. Small tire, Little Gangsters. Little Gangsters was the Blue Nova. Small tire, I think it was a Camaro that won.
Yeah.
I have to go back and look. And then
Who won Big Tire Open?
Big Tire Open was Ryan Martin.
Okay.
Yeah, he come back and won that.
Cool.
So, Sean fucking headlight fell out of the car, but it was the good one, not the bad one.
Yeah.
So he's like, can't have nice shit. And like I said, something must have happened to the 55.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look real quick on their Instagram, but I don't know. I mean, the one thing about Little Gangster class that I'm gonna tell you I didn't kind of like. Well, if I can figure out how to turn this shit off on my phone. Just open up Facebook and fucking gay ass music.
Fucking elevator music, man.
Yeah, no shit, right? I don't really see any posts about. Yeah, they haven't really posted anything on what happened. But here's my thing with the Little Gangster class is, dude, they got 64 fucking cars, right?
Right.
Well, then they got like so many of them's doing buys.
Right.
So I don't know what the fuck is going on with those guys.
Hard telling.
I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Some of them guys were making fucking fast ass passes. But,
Yeah.
But then it's like a 550 rule or something. But I don't think they were even keeping track of that. It was whoever got to the stripe first. So yeah, it was some pretty damn good racing. I mean, and then in 2 weeks they'll be out on the East Coast, and good times. I know you were watching some of the live stream when I was on the phone with you, and Bodie saw that semi truck.
Yes.
What did he say?
He's like, that's a big fucking truck or something.
Well, the fucking turbo was like 190 millimeter. It was the biggest.
You had to call up in the front windshield of the truck.
Yeah.
It was cool though.
Yeah, they were racing 8th mile. The thing went out there and did a 1/4 mile burnout.
Yeah.
And then backed all the way up. So apparently he's banging 15 gears in that.
Damn.
He's shifting it as he went. But what was
Oh, yeah.
crazy is right before that was the ice cream truck versus the semi truck.
Oh yeah.
And that was side by side all the way through there. That semi truck barely beat that ice cream truck.
That's cool.
So it was pretty interesting. I mean, Chevy made
Yeah,
his,
that was pretty close race. You're right.
yeah,
I'm
Chevy
thinking back about it.
Chevy made his debut with Monza's Nova or
Yeah.
Chevelle, and they did all right, but they're still trying to figure the car out. But what was interesting is hearing the fans. So many people didn't know Monza sold it.
Right.
Like, how did you not fucking know it? Like, broke the internet who bought it.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, literally did.
And, you know, you had some of the Canadian racers down, but what you also had is one of the guys from Australia with a right-hand drive big tire, or a small tire car. He was in a small tire, and
Right.
come all the way from Australia, shipped the car in. So,
That's different.
yeah, he did race him in Australia. They were talking about that, and I remember him in Australia. So that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, if you're gonna do it, I guess do it on small tires and work your way up to big tires. But
No shit.
so if there was any doubts in anybody's mind if they were gonna do a decent show, I thought the attendance looked pretty decent. I mean, I think they put on a good show. I kept putting in the chat, Jen, restart the live stream. It's fucked up. Finally, I had to just text her. And Jen's with the production company, and she's one of the head people. And I'm like, you need to shut the stream down and then turn it back on real quick.
Right.
So they were scared they're going to lose everybody, but they had a bad connection. You know, they had a corrupt file like Kai Kelly, you know.
Right.
So yeah. So we're going to Virginia Motor Park in 2 weeks, and Kai Kelly has won there every year they've been there except last year.
Damn.
So he's going to go down there with Can't Get Right and fucking rotate the earth again.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid how fast that car is. Him and Scott Taylor. So Team NOLA to the front. So on that note, guys, we're going right back into music. You're listening to 96.1 Styling, and we're going to do our best to help you get through that motherfucking aggravating Monday work day. It just keeps dragging on, and you're like, fuck, am I ever going to get out of here? But you will. Beer 30's right around the corner, and we'll be here with the ice cold frosty one for you. We'll be right back.